So we're going to look at how to do the lab for this week. So you're going to go to home page in Canvas, go to week 8, and then once you're in week 8, you're going to go to and click on NOAA weather. All right, so then we're going to open up weather, and then we're going to look at the location, and you're just going to scroll down to your area. So I'll just pick OMAC area. And so I click on that, and then I have to select in number 2 the product. I want to scroll down until I get monthly summarized data and select that. And then 3, I do the year range. And so I have to highlight 2000 and go to 1900. And then I want to view the average temperature. And then I want the mean, which is already set up. So that's the average. And then it's just a matter of going to the go. Click on go. Okay, and then it's compiling your information. And so I want to just highlight with my mouse from 1900 and then all the way down. And I can just go all of it. And then you can go up to your file and then hit edit and then copy. And then you're going to be done with that part. And so then you're going to go down and open up an Excel spreadsheet. Hi class, so this is part 2 of this weather graphing experiment. So I've opened up a spreadsheet, and so we're going to just click on the cell in the spreadsheet or a box in the spreadsheet, and we're going to paste it. So you can go up to edit and then paste. Okay, and then it shows up. So first thing we need to do is clean up all the missing data. So where it's the entire year, we can just get rid of that here for the first 8 or 9 years. We'll go 9 years, and then we go over to here, and it says delete, and we want to delete the sheet rows. Okay, so then now they're gone, and then we have to deal with the intermittent missing columns, missing data. So here is an M right here. And so it's in, if we look at the way the chart is set up, so it's a year and then January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, so we should go down to March and look what the average is, or the mean. So the mean is the average, so January, February, March. And so we can copy that. And then we'll paste that into that M. So anywhere we see a March for an M, we'll just hit V, Control V, or hit paste in our edit menu. And we can go through all of this and correct all the missing data. So do it month by month until you get all the M's removed and replaced. All right, so then you're going to go and do that for the rest of it. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so once you have all the corrected data, that will correct the average, the yearly average, which is our last column here. So that's our yearly average of the temperatures. And so what we need is only the year and the yearly average. So we're going to highlight everything in between, and then we'll go to the delete box again and delete the columns. And then that puts our data together. Okay, so we have the years in the A column, and then the B column is the temperatures that's average for that year. Okay, so we're going to highlight both of those columns to 2020, and then you go up to Insert, and then we're going to do Recommended Charts. So here's a recommended chart here. So we're going to click that, and then we're not done. So we're going to add a trend line. So to add a trend line, we go up to Add Charts, or if it's not the same version of Excel, then you can just type in a search for trend lines. And so we're going to go to trend lines, and then we're going to do a linear straight line. And that puts this down, this upward arrow. So if I enlarge this a little bit better, so I can see where it starts out a little bit below 80, and then it's up to near 80. So it kind of went like this. So that's a trend line, and that's what we really want to look at. There's some other things you can do to make the trend line a little clearer. If you're familiar with Excel, you can change the y-axis here so that it goes from encompassing, so maybe 35 to 75. Okay, and then that will expand it and make it wider so you can see what the trend line looks like. But on average, it looks like this one over 100 years for OMAC is going up. So even if you're doing OMAC, go through these steps and create your own graph without this big blip to 0 here, because that's a missing year. So you can create all the averages for that and put them in the missing data blanks. All right, so that is the tutorial. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.